Only on ABC 7 News at 11, a fender bender leading to a fist fight and guns pulled. It's all caught on video while D.C. Bureau Chief Sam Ford was on a different story.
And our photojournalist Martin Doan, he just kept recording as an off-duty police officer rolls up on the scene, pulls his gun, and helps restore order.
Tonight, that man is being called a hero, helping de-escalate a situation that could have ended tragically.
New tonight, ABC 7's Annalisa Gale continues our coverage now with community leaders admitting that there's a long way to go in stopping gun violence in this part of the city.
It was 4 cars involved.
For possible shooting, Branch Ave.
A scary scene unfolded at Southern and Branch Avenue on Tuesday afternoon as our Sam Ford worked on a story nearby. It started with what appeared to be a hit and run.
Always advising there's a vehicle accident.
Then later, an argument in the middle of the street. At one point, someone pulling out a gun, firing at least one shot as a woman warned that kids were close by. And as others tried to take the gun away, an off-duty officer pulled up just in time to help.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Eventually kicking the gun away before backup arrived.
My initial reaction was, thank God no one was injured. And that was my initial reaction because it could have went a different way.
In a statement, the D.C. Police Union is applauding the off-duty officer for his quick thinking, saying they're just glad one of their members stumbled on the situation and brought it to a peaceful conclusion.
I was just terrified for the children that saw this.
D.L. Humphrey is a deputy director and ANC in Ward 7 where this scene played out.
It's troubling, and it makes us feel that we have to really start to just stop talking about things and actually do some action.
Less than a month ago, he held a meeting about violence in the same ward after a 17-year-old was shot and killed and 21 others were injured in a shooting. Soon, he'll host another community forum through a crime summit to put a stop to scenes like this.
We have to make sure that our children understand conflict resolution.
Our Sam Ford says 2 people were taken into custody following the incident.
And new tonight, 7 on your side is hearing from the activist Mayor Bowser blasted as, quote, outside agitators, who she says stirred up violent protests this weekend in the district.
They came together to create havoc, and they are not the same as our residents who proudly say Black Lives Matter.
I'm here to help people and to promote the message and to promote Black Lives Matter.
Now, we were there when they were freed from police custody tonight. 2 that came here in a van from Seattle and Portland say they were trying to provide supplies to protesters when police arrested them for driving in a crowd near Black Lives Matter Plaza Sunday night.
I've been protesting for about 20 years, and I have never felt as at risk, in jeopardy, and just scared for my life as I was that day.
As the police line moved, I was trying to get out of the way, and that's when he personally went out of his way to run up to my vehicle, smashed the window, violently dragged me out of it.
7 on your side cross-checked D.C. police and court records, and so far, about half of those arrested were from outside the DMV or had no address listed. In terms of violence, 42% of the protesters arrested over the weekend were charged with assault on an officer or others. Since the protests began in May, assault has made up 8% of all arrests.
Tonight, 7 on your side has an update on a scam we first told you about yesterday. And this involves a text message with your name on it claiming that you have a package.
Yeah, be careful when that happens. We wanted to know what actually happens if you click on that link, and it's not good. ABC 7's Tom Rousey is now digging deeper into this to help you keep your information safe, and he joins us now live from our alert desk. Tom?
Yeah, and Jonathan, we couldn't believe how many of you told us you had gotten text messages similar to this one. These messages claim you have a parcel that's pending for you, and then they ask you to click a link. Well, here is what happens when you click that link.
That's the thing with scams. Sometimes they have some of your information, which makes them seem more legit.
You receive a text with your name asking you to click a link supposedly to get a missing package. At 7 on your side, we could not believe how many of you told us on Facebook that you had received such texts. We wanted to find out what these scammers are after, so I emailed myself links from texts I had received. Okay, so please don't do at home what we're about to do, but we've worked with our IT guys here at ABC7 to set up a computer where we can safely click on some of the links to see what happens without downloading a virus. The first one went to a survey, supposedly from FedEx. I filled it out, and miraculously, I had qualified to win a reward. I could choose anything from a watch to mail enhancement to other prizes.
Now we can claim our reward.
I chose the watch and entered a fake name and address. Lo and behold, there was just one snafu. The watch was free, but I'd have to pay the shipping.
Oh, look at that.
And of course, for that, they'd need my credit card number, which is where our little test ended. We tried the other link. It also took us to a survey, this time supposedly from the Postal Service. When we moved forward,
it's the same thing.
Others may just be loading malicious software onto your device on your computer, so it really depends what the scammers are after.
Now, the link we wound up at that claimed to offer us prizes from this, well, it even had fake reviews from people claiming they had received the prizes. One interesting thing, though, it never mentioned again the parcel we were supposedly missing. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Tom Rousey, 7 on your side.
It's a good heads up, Tom. Thanks for that. The FTC does recommend deleting messages claiming that you have a package to pick up, but you may want to report them before you delete them. And you can find out how to do that. We put it all on our website for you. It's WJLA.com, and there is a story on the homepage about this as well. The Alexandria waterfront is getting a makeover. ABC7's Kid O'Shea is in Old Town Alexandria to explain.
And we are with the newest member of the Alexandria waterfront. Let me explain. This is Claire with the Tall Ship Providence Foundation. Tell us about this giant ship behind us.
Well, this is a fabulous ship. This is the first ship that was authorized by the Continental Congress for the Continental Navy. It's also the first American command of John Paul Jones.
And this is your temporary location right now.
Correct. We are here for a little bit longer, and then we'll be moving to Waterfront Park.
Excellent. And Jim and Michael are the guys behind all of that. They are with HGA. Tell us what's going to be changing at Waterfront Park.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be building a floating platform that will house 2 cottages that will be the character of Old Town Alexandria, you know, from the time period of the ship, and at the same time fusing some new into modern. So we're going to have, for example, solar shingles on those cottages, which is going to produce some of the power needed for the ship. So we're excited about it. It's a fantastic opportunity to team with the Tall Ship Foundation.
That's awesome. Michael, we're looking at some of your renderings right now. Tell us what it was like to work on this project.
Well, it was awesome. Our office has a community action program, and this project fell under that category. And we got together in closed-door design charrettes to develop these designs and really come to a place where we could serve Alexandria and the community with this new amenity, and we're really looking forward to it.
Well, we are going to post more pictures online, plus more information about the Tall Ship Providence at WJLA.com. For now, we'll send it back to you.